सो गया. If only Griffin had managed to wake up in good time, it was all good. अगर वो समय से उठ जाता तो सब सही था. But all time have been well. लेकिन क्या हुआ? What happened? As it was, he did not wake up. He did not manage to wake up in the early morning until the assistants were already arriving next morning. Means when he awoke, all the assistants of that big shop, of that big store, they arrived there and they found Griffin there. When he saw a couple of them, जब उसने उन लोगों को, बहुत लोगों को देखा, couple of them, बहुत लोग थे, then approaching, he panicked. He panicked means he just thought about a risk for him, because he saw many persons there. They were there in the storeroom and they naturally gave chase. Chase means they followed him. In the end he was able to escape. लेकिन वो भागने में सफल हो गया. By quickly taking off his newly found clothes. He just put off all his clothes which he had put on previous night. So once more he found himself invisible but naked in the chill January air. But he was without clothes. This time he decided to try the stroke of a theatrical company in the hope of finding not only clothes but also something that would hide the empty space about his shoulders. Shivering with cold, he hurried to Drury Lane, the center of the theater world. So he entered into a theater where he could find makeup things, so that he could just hide his face, his shoulders. So he entered into that. He soon found a suitable shop. He made his way invisible upstairs and came out a little later wearing bandage round his forehead. He just covered his face with bandage. You can see here like this. He had covered his face with bandage strips. उसने अपने चेहरे को छुपाने के लिए पूरा बैंडेज से कवर कर लिया. Then and forehead, dark glasses. He put on dark glasses. उसने dark कलर के चश्मे पहन लिए. False nose लगा ली. Big bushy side whiskers लगा लिया साइड में. And then a large hat. He wore a large hat. He just put on these things to just hide his identity, so that no one could identify, no one could discover him. To escape without being seen, he callously attacked the shopkeeper from behind, and after which he robbed him of all the money he could find. And also he pushed shopkeeper, he attacked shopkeeper to keep safe himself, and also he robbed him of all the money. उसने उसके पैसे भी ले लिए और उसको अटैक भी किया उसके बाद. Then eager to get away from crowded London, now he wanted to get rid of, to move from that place, because that place was crowded area. Crowded means भीड़ भाड़ वाली जगह थी. So he took a train to the village of Iping. Iping was a name of village. There he booked 2 rooms at the local inn. Inn means होता है सराय या धर्मशाला, जिसमें you can say paying guest type. So उसने booking कराई. The arrival of a stranger at an inn in winter was in any case an unusual event, because in winter season paying guests were not available there. So it was surprising and something strange for all the villagers. A stranger of such uncommon appearance set all tongue wagging. Means they were thinking something is wrong here. Mrs. Hall, the landlord's wife, made every effort to be friendly, but Griffin had no desire to talk, because he wanted to live alone. He wanted privacy, and told her, my reason for coming to Iping is a desire for solitude. Solitude means being all alone, being peaceful. I do not wish to be disturbed in माई वर्क। मीन्स जो लैंडलॉर्ड की वाइफ थी वो उसको चाहती थी कि उससे बातें करें, बट उसने मना कर दिया, आई वॉन्ट माई प्राइवेसी। सेटिस्फाइड दैट हर गेस्ट वॉज एन eccentric scientist and in view of the fact that he had paid her in advance। अब उसको पता चल गया कि ये जो साइंटिस्ट है ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंटेलिजेंट है और इसने सारा पैसा भी पे कर दिया। he had paid her in advance, so she was satisfied। Mrs. Hall was prepared to excuse his strange habits and irritable temper, so because he didn't want to talk anyone, and also his habits were also very strange now. But the stolen money did not last long, and presently Griffin had to admit that he had no more ready cash। तो उसके बाद उसने एक्सेप्ट किया कि अब उसके सारे पैसे खत्म हो चुके थे। He pretended however that he was expecting a check to arrive at any moment। Then he just pretended that his check was about to arrive and he will pay soon। Shortly afterwards a curious episode occurred। Very early in the morning a clergyman and his wife were awakened by noises in the study। Creeping downstairs they heard the chink of money being taken from the clergyman's desk। Then in another house there was a clergyman and he was shocked and surprised कि बिना किसी पर्सन के ही मनी की आवाज़ आ रही थी, कॉइन्स की आवाज़ आ रही थी, and the person who was taking the money, that person was not visible, so it was surprising also। So without making any noise and with a poker grasped firmly in his hand the clergyman flung open the door। Surrender। अब clergyman को लगा कि हाँ something is wrong here, but he could not see any person, but he was sure that someone was taking his money from the drawer, so he just said surrender। Then to his amazement he realized that the room appeared to be empty, but he was surprised that no one was in the room। So the clergyman was surprised that no one was in his room and his money had been stolen by someone. So it was surprising for him। He and his wife looked under the desk and behind the curtains, but no one was there। Even up the chimney there was not a sign of anybody, yet the desk had been opened and the housekeeping money was missing। So it is all about that। And extraordinary affair means they were surprised, how can this possible? Without any person their money had been stolen, but it was not an extraordinary as the behavior of Mrs. Hall's furniture a little later that morning। और उसी morning में when his landlord means Mrs. Hall and Mrs. Hall और उनके जो husband they were up very early and were surprised to see the scientist's door wide open। उन्होंने देखा कि साइंटिस्ट का जो डोर था ग्रिफिन का that was opened। So usually it was shut and locked। It was usually always shut and locked, but they were surprised and he was furious if anyone entered his room, and they wanted to search whether anyone was in his room or no। So they wanted to make it sure। The opportunity seemed too good to be missed। They peeped around the door and saw nobody and decided to investigate। The bedclothes were cold, showing that the scientist must have been up for some time, and stranger still the clothes and bandage that he always wore were lying about the room। Means the room was not in well mannered way। Clothes were and bandages were lying here and there, and no one was there in the room। So it was again surprising। All of a sudden Mrs. Hall heard a sniff close to her ear। Suddenly she just heard a noise, whispering to her ear, and a moment Later, the hat on the bedpost leapt up. मीन्स सारी चीजें अचानक से they were jumping, they were hanging in the air. Means this hat was also it was hanging in the air up and dashed itself into her face, and it just moved into her face. So she was surprised and terrified also. Then the bedroom chair became alive. Alive means it also started doing movement. It also started movement. So जो चेयर थी उछलने लगी एंड हैट भी मतलब हवा में हो गया. एंड देन दे वर टेरिफाइड व्हाट वाज गोइंग ऑन. एंड एट शी एंड हर हस्बैंड टर्न्ड अवे इन टेरर. जैसे वो डर के मारे बाहर जा रहे थे, द एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी चेयर pushed them both out of the room and then appeared to slam and lock the door after them. Then surprisingly the chair moved in the air and it pushed the owner of the house and his wife both. And then suddenly the door just was locked by someone and it made a noise. Mrs. Hall almost fell down the stairs in hysterics, and she was surprised and she was crying and she just fell down. She was convinced somehow caused that the room was haunted by spirits. अब उनको लगा कि ये किसी चुड़ैल भूत प्रेत चुड़ैल means ghosts and spirits, they are living here. And she because she was superstitious lady, and the stranger had somehow caused these to enter into her furniture. So she was thinking that some bad spirits, ghost or ghostly creatures